And that gets things running. Jim, which player is best equipped for this game?
Well, Peter, Aurelien Tchouameni is someone I see as being a real tour de force in that midfield. He's a tireless worker. I've heard so many people say he's just a nightmare to try and get away from. A real destroyer whose abilities on the counter-press are very potent.
Yes, getting the best out of him will count for so much. And reclaimed it in a trice. Tchouameni, Garcia, Camavinga.
That's positional goals, the utilisation of space.
Oh, that's fabulous. Garcia! And oh, he's got that completely wrong.
Look, we've all been there. Not that it will make him feel much better at the moment.
Fermin. Oh, easy pickings there. Has a shot! That's got him rattled. Now that's well seen too. Tries to play it through. Fermin! And he shoots! And the ball's come loose here. Rashford. And he's in. There's the shot! Well, he should have done better, and he knows it.
Dani Olmo just can't be faulted for taking on the opportunity. That sort of distance is usually up his street.
Applies the finish! A real chance and a real let-off.
Barcelona really are good at what they're doing. They'll gladly take any opportunity to launch that counter.
Looking here to chip it through. Aims beyond the defence. And that's a simple one for the keeper. Well, he's going to be disappointed with that. And here's Mbappe. He's tried one! Oh, he's managed to get it all wrong.
He did well there, held his run enough to ensure he didn't stray offside.
Pressing's intense, and it's paid off. And it's Olmo. Rashford. So still waiting for the first breakthrough here, but it has been a pretty open start.
Yeah, the tempo is strong, and the game has flair and lots of potential for me.
And that has left him in a heap. Casado makes the interception. Garcia. Good ball, good take. Casado. Well, that's been cut out, well played. Valverde. Koundé. Pass is just off target. Valverde. 15 minutes till half-time. Short changes him with that pass. Dani Olmo. And it's Lopez. Tchouameni. Great vision. So nearly the perfect ball. Garcia! He's got away with one there.
It's really well read here, but having done the hard part, he'll be slightly disappointed not to make more of it.
And we have our very first corner. Barcelona are looking to go forward now. No way through. Can he get it through? That has not gone well. It's a lovely, neat pass. Now it's Lewandowski, and he's straight offside. Well, it looked promising for a moment, but it came to nothing. And the shot! It's in! First blood drawn. It was a great finish. He put it away with great poise, dead-eye accuracy.
That's just a fabulous, fabulous finish. Anything that close to the frame of the goal, 99 times out of 100, the keeper's not getting there.
Madrid have their opener. It is a goal of real significance.
Oh, he's just loving that. Certainly gives you a very unique feeling. Tremendous.
The only breakthrough then came late in the first half here, and that is the difference. And the score is 1-0.
You can never be short of runners into space, as long as the space left behind is filled. They've got to make this nice and quick.
Looking to play him in. He's in a great position here. Dani Olmo. And there is the half-time whistle. So a steady, solid and more than satisfactory first half. They've got the lead, and that gives them something to build on after the break.
I thought that was a decent 45 minutes of football. Plenty of signs that both managers can take a lot of encouragement from. I would say the mood is neither overly negative nor positive. You still have to approach this like it's 0-0.
Madrid head for the dressing room in possession of a 1-0 lead. That gets things going for the second half. Madrid carrying a one-goal lead. And that's the end of that. It all started well enough. Well, it didn't look good for a while, but that was brave defending, and they got away with it.
Well, that tackle was immense, and so was the relief. The great escape.
Now, can they get him away? Great defending, strong and determined. Fermin. That has been cut short. Can he get on the end of this? I think that's offside. Yes, it is. Valverde. Garcia. Mbappe. Chance! Oh, denied! Brilliantly!
That'll earn him a few high fives. Probably feels he could have been better protected, though.
Madrid have their second corner now. And now a sudden chance to counter. Now it's Dani Olmo. And it's been played through. He has found the way through. Shot a goal! It's a goal! They have grabbed themselves an equaliser.
Well, you have to credit the desire there. These boys knew they were in a battle, and they did exactly what was needed to get back into it. That's going to make the boss just a little happy now.
The lightness of step, the sharpness of movement, the certainty of finish.
Oh, that's wonderful to see. The run was explosive, the finish exquisite.
That has certainly made things interesting.
Well, I'd happily watch this every week, Peter.
That could spell trouble. He's shifting through the gears here. Oh, shooting chance! Goal! Barcelona! And the comeback is complete. And that was as close to certain as can be.
Way too good, Peter. Too quick, too smart for that defence, who were made to look a little lost, in all honesty.
Barcelona go into the lead.
And things are much healthier in there.
Goes for a shot! Off the post! You would think that now would be a good time to consider some changes.
Well, the manager must be thinking to himself whether he's got a game changer on that bench, and he needs to act quickly.
That is a great pick out. It's Lewandowski! Oh, that is rather wayward. Balde. Rashford. Takes a shot! He's beaten the keeper, but hit the post. Oh, there's a probing ball. Camavinga. Oh, nicely intercepted.
Well, that's certainly more like it. They can't let the intensity drop now, Peter.
This is a really front-footed approach.
You know, the interest value in this game might just take off from here.
Goulet. Just about up to 75 minutes. Knocks it into space. And into the grateful arms of the keeper. Well played, that has snuffed out the danger. That's ruffled a few feathers, but well dealt with.
Keep calm and carry on. That's the job in a nutshell now.
Great ball if he can get there. Balde. Threads one in. Oh, it's a great ball here. Camavinga. He's had a shot! Good run, lovely take, but that is where it stopped.
That's good running. It makes life so much easier when you have people who are willing to go beyond the defence like that.
Madrid have their third corner. Barcelona have the chance to go the other way. Now this could be a chance. Yamal. That's really well cleared. Taken back almost at once. Over to the left.
Barcelona nearly finished it off there, but now it's a case of waiting for the whistle.
And he's picked out the run. Howson. Camavinga. Garcia. Madrid looking to pass their way through. Pau Kubasi does really well to win the ball there. Challenge just a bit on the firm side.
Whatever happens, that's the kind of movement which raises hope.
It's the keeper's ball. Goulet. And the number on the board is 3. Looking for options for movement. Shot. Lewandowski! He scores! And surely now, the result's beyond doubt. So smooth. A signature fit. So that's it. It is all over. Madrid played more than a part in what has been a very exciting game. A game that began so promisingly from their perspective, but they are leaving here feeling utterly deflated. So there it is. What struck you most about that?
Well, you can never predict the results of these games, as your usual indicators like form become pretty irrelevant. It's a tough one to take, but these players have got what it takes to come back from this.
That's where we have to end it. From me, Peter Drury, and my co-commentator, Jim Beglin, a very good evening to you all. Hello and welcome one and all. The atmosphere building very nicely here. Gorgeous, gorgeous evening. The skies are clear, the noise is fervent, the atmosphere frenetic. My name's Peter Drury, and here's my co-commentator for the game. It's Jim Beglin.
Well, I can tell you, I'm truly delighted to join you, Peter, and thank you very much for that.
Some terrific scenes here in Barcelona. My goodness me, it's made even better by 100,000 supporters in full voice. It is a monster matchup, Jim Beglin.
Well, under normal circumstances, this is a massive matchup, and I'm not totally in agreement with the view that friendlies tend to take the edge away. In my experience, if the opposition go at it full tilt, then you have to reciprocate. We'd like to see excitement and be entertained, but if it does go down the serious route, there'll still be lots to enjoy.
And as you can see, we've already started here. Manchester United making their first change very early on.
Yeah, they're looking for some imagination, and his job's going to be to add that element of craft and guile, the man pulling the strings.
Eric Garcia kept his eye on it, and he's there. Shaw. He's had it taken off him. Shaw, just like so many of his contemporaries, is proving very good at driving forward. Dani Olmo. Oh, that's a key interception. So, Jim, who would you identify as the key man in this fixture?
Well, Lamine Yamal. Well, this guy, Lamine Yamal...
It's Rashford! That is decidedly lacking.
Barcelona certainly look sharp there. They're very well drilled in this art of counter-attacking.
Menu. Distributed tidily. Out to the right. He's through here. Now it's Ahmad. He's got a decent chance! And we have our very first corner. Keeper's dealt with that. Cross goes in there. Turns and goes. And he's decided to go for it. Anything noteworthy in the early part of the match, Jim?
Well, both sides seem happy with the patient approach for now, still trying to have a good look at one another.
That's really well manoeuvred. And here's Bruno Fernandes. He can get that clear. Intercepts the throw. That's well read. In with the challenge. Al-Kubasi makes the interception. Koundé sends it crossfield. Oh, that pass isn't the best. And it's Lewandowski. Oh, that's delight. Takes a shot. Struck first time. He's hit it first time.
Rashford really had a decent crack at that. It was a full-blooded effort.
Good running, strong and purposeful. Floated through. Pass somewhat off target. Played out to the right. Now it's Ahmad. Now here's the delivery. So still waiting for the first breakthrough here, but it has been a pretty open start.
I actually think both teams are playing okay here. We've had some good attempts, although they've mounted to nothing so far.
Over to the left. Knocks it into space. He's had a shot!
Well, he certainly wasn't in the mood to take any risks.
It's a throw-in. Over to the other side. Matheus Cunha. Manchester United looking to get their possession game going here.
Yeah, it can be very stylish and expansive to watch if they get it to the standard we know they can. But what's key is the number of ballers in the team. As long as they don't lose the purpose, if they keep the purpose and the urgency, all will be well.
Menu. That has been slung wide. He's picked it. Oh, shooting chance! This time, surely! Oh, he's managed to get himself offside.
Barcelona couldn't really be more watertight in midfield. Not a trickle is getting through. You can...
Rashford! Menu. Still waiting for the first breakthrough, but not for the want of trying. Good ball, good take. And he's managed to get... Chance! Oh, that was a brilliant save.
Really looked sharp there, didn't he? That's very well played.
Manchester United have their second corner now. This looks promising. Oh, this looks sharp. And now a sudden chance to counter. Now, can they get him away? Matheus Cunha. And it's Uka. He's having a go! Same again, same outcome.
Manchester United really can be very happy with the way they're going about things, Peter. They'll want to capitalise on this good spell, though.
Comes under pressure and it's come loose. Shaw. Matheus Cunha. Now Menu. Nicely spread. Now it's Ahmad. Here's chance for a shot! Oh, so close to what would have been a memorable goal.
Well, that was certainly impressive, Peter. Great run, just a shame the finish let him down.
This possibly the last play of the half. Punched away. Played into the box. And there is the half-time whistle. Well, it was a half of could-haves and should-haves, but as the whistle blows, we remain where we started. Plenty for both managers to mull over here. So there was the first half.
Well, both sides have been full of effort, industry, endeavour, and the stats are screaming good things at us. So it's been a very good watch for the neutrals so far, and I'm really looking forward to what's to come in the second half. This could get unpredictable.
So both teams still stuck on the starting blocks here, 0-0 at the break. So we're straight back at it at the start of the second half. So the first half brought no goals. It's Lewandowski! Ugarte. Bruno Fernandes. Matheus Cunha. Well, it looked promising for a moment, but it came to nothing. Lewandowski! And that is wildly off target.
Barcelona really are good at what they're doing. They'll gladly take any opportunity to launch that counter.
That is not gone well. Yamal. Still absolutely nothing to report here goals-wise. Ugarte wins the duel this time. Matheus Cunha. And it's Ugarte. He's a sharp little ball here. It's Rashford!
That's just playing it safe and simple.
Menu. Diallo looks to get on the end of this. He's found a way through. Bruno Fernandes. Shaw. And he's had it nicked away.
It's the sort of situation that they'll want to capitalise on now.
Oh, Red, nice interception.
Barcelona are totally dominant in the middle of the park, a no-way-through zone.
It is still anyone's game, 0-0. Bruno Fernandes. And he shoots! Oh, that wasn't far away.
Oh, that's a cracking try. Good technique to keep it low, too.
Manchester United have turned to their bench and we're going to have a substitution. Chooses to go cross-field. Looking to play him in. Can he get onto this? Oh, that's wonderful alertness. Has a shot! Corner number 4 coming up here. Here's the header! Decent attempt, but not quite good enough. Now it's Rashford. He is through here. And he's taking no chances there. Menu getting this one clear. That's a cute ball.
Lewandowski really was well marshalled there because he was denied the opportunity to turn. Niceties are not part of this approach. This is actually quite aggressive.
And that's gone loose.
Don't you just love the level of intensity here? Neither is prepared to back down, and to be honest, that's how it should be.
Bruno Fernandes. He's Bruno Fernandes! A potential goal of the season contender, if only.
Well, that's a great chance from a really swashbuckling run. His manager will be wanting more of that.
Yamal is there, and he can get that clear. Dani Olmo, that has ended up in no man's land. Can they find an extra gear here? Played into space. And it's Menu. Bruno Fernandes. Balde gets rid without sophistication. Can he latch on to this? Now it's Rashford. Looking for options for movement.
Well, that might be that, Peter. Maybe both sides just going to have to settle for the draw now.
And there's the shot! It's run loose. Oh, what has happened here? And they've got a throw. Kubasi. Casado. He's gone for goal! It's loose, and there's a race for the ball. 90 minutes gone, and nothing to show. Well, that looks a decent ball. Oh, well measured. Šeško. And the shot! Yes, he's done it! And that's got to be it! That has got to be it! That really is quite fabulous, all his own doing.
I'm not making any apologies, but I was willing him to supply the finish, and he came up trumps.
Referee looks at his watch and blows his whistle. So in the end, one goal did it. An exciting encounter where both sides produced a genuine effort to go on and win it, but neither was able to add to the scoreline in the end. So what do you take away from it all, Jim?
I suppose they might admit to not having the best 90 minutes of possession with the ball, but they were harried continually by a team that seemed to want it that bit more.
So many thanks to Jim Beglin. That's all we have time for. Good evening to you.
Se ruega a su propietario que se ponga en contacto con algún empleado del estadio.
Well, what a sight this is. A beautiful evening and the promise of a match that will really get the juices flowing. I'm Peter Drury and this is Jim Beglin. A delight to have him on board.
Hi Peter, always good to work with you. I'm really looking forward to this now.
Just listen to that noise. This place is definitely up for it. Let's hope we get a contest worthy of the setting. Well, this is the perfect game for all parties, not least the neutrals who've just come to enjoy it.
Well, the atmosphere, Peter, certainly doesn't feel like a friendly. We all know about the quality we have on show here, so I hope that the crowd demand as much as they can get, and I hope the players will oblige on that.
We have already started here. He has found the way through. Oh, the movement is slick, the speed is slippery. The defence, though, able to hold on this time. Gray. Jim, which player is best equipped for this game?
Well, it's hard to look beyond this fella, Arda Güler.
Saw! It's run loose. Who's going to get there? Has a look and place it forward. Tchouameni. Romero. Goes long and straight. Tchouameni. Well, that's been cut out. Well played. Anything, Jim, to pick out of these early exchanges?
Well, both sides seem happy with the patient approach for now, still trying to have a good look at one another.
It's an inviting-looking ball, that. João Palhinha. He shifted it to the flank. He is through here. Expertly cut out, really nicely done. Looking to play him in. And here comes the corner. Tottenham with the corner. They're first. The referee's awarded a free kick. Oh, strongly challenged there. And he welcomes it in. Could be danger here. He's found some... And the shot! There it is! A momentary lapse exploited with glee.
Oh, how can they be so careless, Peter? It's too casual. They were never going to get away with that kind of sloppiness.
Tottenham are in front now, the game's only goal.
Well, I'd remind those players, Peter, that concentration will be key for a while now, as you don't want to hand the momentum straight back to your opposition.
Danger averted for now. It's run loose here. And here comes the corner. Gray tries to clear. And he's in. He's having a shot! And it's come back out to him. He has done it! And the lead lost no time at all.
Well, going behind has simply triggered a collective determination to hit back, and they merit nothing less.
Some heroic goalkeeping, but even that couldn't save them this time.
Such good movement. Some players have that natural ability to be in the right place at the right time. We've just seen the perfect example.
And the shot! It's there! And again they hit the front. How very smart. He just got it right.
Such a smart finish, and the setup was very good too, but defensively, they didn't cover themselves in glory here.
Tottenham go into the lead. Midway through the first period, and it's looking quite a game here. That's a throw. He's had a fair tumble under that challenge. Valverde. Garcia. Played into space. Van de Ven. Udogi. Sarr. Spread it left. Oh, that's fabulous. Camavinga. Solanke. Now this could be it. He's had a shot! And it's in! Again, in a trice, and they are soaring! That was fabulous. The most adept of touches, the smoothest of finishes.
Speed of thought, speed of action. That's another really clever finish.
So the lead now is 2.
Well, they're very much the better team at the moment, Peter.
Takes a shot! Oh, it's a stunning goal! He's got himself an absolute peach. And they're at it again in double quick time. The movement so precise, the finish sumptuous.
Look, if you want to be effective on the break, then the key element is always pace. That's what really rips defences apart, and it's difficult to find an answer to it when it's applied like that.
It's starting to look like a done deal now.
Well, it's been an absolutely fabulous spell for them, and they're starting to look unstoppable. There could be more on the way.
Chouameni aimed beyond the defence. Well, the run has been sold a little bit short there.
Well, I think the opposition saw that pass coming a mile off, and it wasn't the best decision.
Now it's Mbappe. Oh, that's a key interception.
There will be 3
Well, that
minutes
tackle was
added
certainly
time.
sturdy. Simons. And a chance! Relentless! Just relentless! They are really purring here, and they have extended their lead in the blink of an eye. And that will surely go down as one of the easiest goals he could ever score.
And the first thing he's going to do here, Peter, is thank his teammate for the pass. It put it on a plate for him.
And with that, the hat-trick is complete.
Well,
And we've reached half-time. Well, what a half they've had. Cruising to victory, and it's only half-time. Astonishing.
well, I certainly wasn't expecting this, Peter, but it was totally deserved. They've been very, very good, and they'll be itching to get back out there and take it on further.
Tottenham have run riot in the first half, and barring a miraculous comeback, they have done the job already. And the action is back on the way. Gallagher, not the most convincing of passes. Camavinga, Thomas somewhat off target. Van der Ven, Udogi, Gallagher. Now it's Odobert. Great defending, strong and determined. Can he get it through? It's come through and he's had a quick look inside. Shoots! Garcia. And that pass just didn't quite work. Valverde. Goulet. And it's been played through. He's come in hard. No messing about, just bludgeoned away. And it's Camavinga. Romero. Good ball, good take. And here's Camavinga. Big chance! Oh, the ball's run loose here. Oh, they could be caught out here. There's the shot! He scores! That is a super smooth goal. Beautiful manoeuvring of the ball. And splendid authority in the finish.
Yeah, the right touch in moments like that is key to what follows. All very neat and tidy.
Madrid grab a goal, but it's hard to see it as anything much more than a consolation. Cross deflected behind for a corner. This their second corner of the game. Madrid are looking to go forward now. Always onto this. Oh, look at the space here. Sarr, and that's really well manoeuvred. Van der Ven defending his corner stubbornly, stood up very well to his man. That is good pressure, just hounded him off it. And he's had it nicked away. Solanke.
A lot of space here, a real opportunity.
He's found a way through. And he's cut it out. That has ended up in no man's land. Mbappe looking understandably energised after his goal. Now it's Mbappe. Gallagher. He's in a great position here. Garcia! Oh, he's tripped him right on the cusp of the penalty area. Tottenham present their opponents with the best possible chance here. Well, the keepers these days have done their homework. It's hit the upright. Backward it goes. Sarr. Xavi Simons. Solanke. Not the most accurate pass. Arda Güler. Shot, surely! And he hits the net. They're back within reach. A horrible blip, a situation utterly avoidable that has resulted in considerable embarrassment.
Yeah, they've only got themselves to blame. Mistakes in those areas are very punishable.
So, just a consolation, or is there a way back from here? João Palhinha, lovely pass, but can he get there? Back into the middle.
That's just playing it safe and simple.
Corner number 2 then. They've played it short. Well, that pass isn't the best. And now a sudden chance to counter. Xavi Simons is sporting a guilty look after that.
Well, that's down to a simple miscalculation. No more, no less.
That has not gone well. Udogi makes the interception. João Palhinha. Harrison kept his eye on it, and he's there. Valverde. Well read, nice interception. Gallagher. Into the last 5 minutes. Camavinga. Oh, he's going to be disappointed with that. Harrison calmly anticipates. Mbappe has it out wide and in space. João Palhinha. Now, can they get him away? Otobert is in a really good position out wide. Ah, he's given it away.
2 minutes has been indicated.
Tries to pass it through. He's a sharp little ball here. Early ball out from the back. And the referee brings it to a close. It's a super show all round, both sides doing their best to impose themselves, but one evidently, undeniably better equipped than the other. Solanke, hat-trick scorer, massive game from him today. Your reflections then, Jim?
I think we just saw a team winning by playing to their strengths. There was a clear picture of what they set out to do, and the players were determined to deliver it, and they did.
And
So just time for me to say thanks to Jim for his wisdom and to wish you all a very good evening. Welcome to those who have joined us all here on a beautiful, clear evening. The conditions contributing to a fantastic atmosphere in the stands. This really is the place to be. My name's Peter Drury, and here's my co-commentator for the game. It's Jim Beglin.
Thanks, Peter. Hello, everybody. Ready to see what unfolds in this one now.
And the mood is boisterous. It is a perfect ambience for the central characters who are ready now to perform. It is a true heavyweight clash.
Well, with nothing resting on this, Peter, I'm hoping that there'll be more impetus for the players to just enjoy the game with the pressure off, try out a few different things, and we get something open and free-flowing.
We have already started here. He's had a shot! There was plenty of power on that. Oh, nicely intercepted. Solanke. Gray. Well timed, excellent interception. So, Jim, tell me this, who are you looking for in particular here?
Well, Peter, I can tell you that I'm a fan of this guy, Christian Romero.
Goes for a shot! And that is certainly not what he had in mind.
Yeah, that was a fantastic run, and it showed how brilliantly energetic he is.
Clearly unplanned this, a change already being made here.
I don't really think that it's a reflection on his individual performance. I don't think he's been that bad to be taken off, but it seems more of a tactical move now for what lies ahead.
It's a really well-measured ball. Some front-footed pressing going on here. Bruno Fernandes in acres of space out wide. Cross is blocked, and that's a corner. Manchester United with the corner, there first. And he's managed to get rid. No change to the score, 0-0 it remains. Tottenham have the chance to go the other way. And into the grateful arms of the keeper. Simons. Matheus Cunha. And that's a good ball. Solanke is the guilty party there. Shin to shin, bicep to bicep, and he wins out. Possession football, Jim, we're seeing plenty of it. What is it, though, that really makes it work?
Well, for me, what makes it work is the fact that everyone in this team has the courage to show for the ball. You can't shy away from it. You can't hide. You have to front up in a setup like this, and everyone is doing just that.
You make it sound so simple. Chooses to deal with it himself. Šeško. Here's Matheus Cunha. Oh, played right into his path. Bruno Fernandes! No messing about, just bludgeoned away. Looking for the run. And no, that was never going to make it. "15 minutes till half-time. Matheus Cunha. Can he get it through? It's a good-looking delivery.
That's alert and sharp.
And he's had a hit! And kept out by the most elastic of saves.
Menu really must be thinking what he has to do to score there.
And they're back on the ball again. Oh, that's fabulous. There's some great running on show here, but ultimately there was no way through. There's no such thing as a bad time to score, but this would sure be a good time. Menu. Shaw, played out to the left flank. In with the challenge. Knocks it into space. And that's a throw-in. And it's Casemiro. And the ball's gone astray. Half-time getting close now. Some excellent tackling here, and that one a perfect example.
They've got to be quick moving this forward.
Sarr. He's a sharp little ball here. Sarr takes a shot, and the keeper couldn't hold it. Goal! Half-time imminent. What a time to score! Some heroic goalkeeping, but even that couldn't save them this time.
There will be
Well, it
one
still had to
look
be
at a
finished
time.
off, so well done to the goal scorer, but the keeper should have done a lot better.
Tottenham have taken the lead.
Well, I think the managers are going to have to scrap whatever they had in mind for the half-time team talks.
And we hit half-time. Well, there were plenty of talking points in that first half, but just the one goal. It's still anybody's game here.
And please
What have we learned from the first 45 minutes?
Haven't played that badly. Getting caught again on the counter-attack is unlikely. They're switched on to that, and still very much in this game.
Tottenham are 1-0 up at half-time, and it's all to play for. And we're already back. And the shot! And he's gone looking for safety. No way through. Distributed tidily. Now it's Odobert. Now that looks a decent ball. Has a look and plays it forward. Sarr, not the most accurate pass. It's a searching pass. Deftly away.
Well, that's good defending. He squeezed the play and he gave him no chance to get on the turn.
Well, that had the makings of something quite promising, but it's fizzled out into nothing. Menu aims beyond the defence. It's a threatening ball. And a chance! He scores! Manchester United are back on level terms. Just so calm under pressure, and he managed to fashion a fine finish.
Such a well-worked finish. It looked like he was going to be shut down, but he thrives in situations like that.
And that has added a whole new complexion to the game.
Well, I'd happily watch this every week, Peter. This is exactly what you want from a big game.
Romero has got the wrong side of the referee and got himself a yellow card for his troubles. Sarr. Well, the manager might be thinking of shuffling his pack here.
Well, the manager must be thinking to himself whether he's got a game changer on that bench, and he needs to act quickly.
Gray. Odobert.
That was lovely, that.
He's picked his way through. Brilliantly cut out. Bruno Fernandes. Well, that has not gone well. Udogi. Spread it left. Can he get on the end of this? Oh, that's a fine interception. Picked out brilliantly. Well, that pass isn't the best. Now Van de Ven. Well, there is a look that says it all. A piercing stare.
Well, that's down to a simple miscalculation. No more, no less.
Chance for a shot! Oh, what's he giving here? He's given a penalty. Tottenham present their opponents with the best possible chance here. This to complete the turnaround. He has spurned it.
You couldn't ask for a better opportunity to equalise, but now he'll feel like the opposition have just scored.
Nice interception. His positioning was spot on. Gallagher is offering some sort of an apology there.
Well, the pass wasn't good enough, and he knows it.
Played out wide. Corner number 2 then. Manchester United with another corner. Manchester United have their 3rd corner. Bruno Fernandes goes short. And now they can spring out of defence. Tries to play it through. That is a brilliant interception.
Don't you just love the level of intensity here? Neither is prepared to back down, and to be honest, that's how it should be.
Simons. Casemiro. Menu. And the pass is intercepted. Casemiro.
This is the time you need that pace.
Great vision. Spread neatly. Xavi Simons might just make this. Well, for a moment you felt that was going somewhere, but they'll have to go again. And he's had it nicked away. And it's Dallo. And that's very disappointing, it has to be said. Now, try to spin that positively. I certainly can't.
I think we might be done here, Peter. I don't see there being enough time for them to try again.
That is ended up in no man's land. Pass somewhat off target. But it is clear to see that he is not at all happy with that.
Yeah, he just didn't seem to get enough on the pass,
has
Peter,
been
did he?
indicated.
And it's made its way, and the shot! Oh, yes, it's there! Late in the day, this could well be it! And that will surely go down as one of the easiest goals he could ever score.
Such a smart finish, and the setup was very good too.
And that is as far as it goes. A game that is a tale of one that got away. A position of great promise they established, but they lost momentum, they lost intensity, they lost their lead, and ultimately they lost the game. How would you summarise what we've seen today then, Jim?
Well, they were posed with problems in wide areas, and they couldn't find the solution to those wide defensive positions. A very poor show.
And all that remains for me is to thank Jim Beglin. That's it from us tonight. A very good evening to one and all.
Birthday boy, a very special birthday.
Chelsea going eyeball to eyeball with their rivals one more time. A day for parading of colours, a day for pride, a day for partisanship, perhaps a day for personalities who will prevail over what could potentially turn into 90 minutes of bedlam. It's time we ask that age-old question again. Who is going to come out on... Oh, that is asking for trouble. He has found the way through. Here's a chance! And the ball's come loose here.
What a cracking save from the keeper. That may turn out to be a pivotal moment. João Pedro
really was well marshalled there because he was denied the opportunity to turn.
Showing great feet there. Real chance! Oh, denied brilliantly!
I think he's done great there, both reading it and dealing with it.
Bruno Fernandes. Out to the right.
You can never be short of runners into space.
And he shoots! Loose ball now, and there's a chase on to retrieve it. Couldn't squeeze it through. Tries to pass it through. Chance, surely! And a terrific save from the keeper.
Fernandes is offering a right smile there.
Pass somewhat off target. Jim, who do you pick out as the telling individual today?
Well, I think we've all been hugely impressed by Wesley Fofana, Peter. You know, he came to England at the age of 18 and adapted amazingly well. And he has great ability in terms of his pace, his strength, his ability to cover the ground.
No argument from me on that front. It's easy to see how his presence alone affects both sides. And that pass is somewhat less than ideal.
They should have done a lot better there. The final ball was very poor.
Shaw sends it crossfield. He won't be happy with that one. Still goalless at the moment. It's a pretty loose pass. Well, he was clearly disappointed with that pass.
Well, everything up to the final pass looked decent. They just couldn't pick out that killer ball.
Gusto. Can he get on the end of this? He's in plenty of space here. Tries a shot! And it's a goal! Speed of thought, efficiency of movement, and certainty of outcome.
Well, of course, it's great play to set him up, Peter, but you can't say the defence did themselves many favours then. They really should have picked him up sooner.
Substitution on the field, number 20.
We have got changes here from both sides, in
Coming
fact.
on the field is
Chelsea
number
have
24.
taken the lead.
Well, I'd remind those...
Oh, he's been caught napping! Well, that is one way to stop him. Just coming up to the 30-minute mark. And if you have just joined us, still just one goal between them. 1-0 the score. In with the challenge. Chelsea can, of course, make a change whenever they choose. He's found a way through. And they win it back again. He's picked his way through. Oh, that's neat. There's some great running on show here, but ultimately there was no way through. Šeško! He's... Šeško! Oh, wonderful effort, all by himself.
Well, I'm glad he took the opportunity to run with the ball when the chance came about. That's the kind of positive thinking they need right now.
Manchester United with the corner, they're first. Chelsea are looking to go forward now. And it's James. It's a really well-measured ball. He's having a go! And that has skinned the post.
Oh, did the keeper have that covered? I'm not sure he did. I think I need a replay on that one.
That has not gone well. Menu.
It looks very much like they'd be happy to settle for this narrow lead at the break.
That's a little off target. Palmer. Fernandez. Well played. That has snuffed out the danger. Menu.
Whatever happens, that's the kind of movement which raises hope.
There's a beautiful simplicity about this contest. Willing running on one side, dogged defence on the other.
Well, I'm not quite sure he needed to hold up play quite as much as he did then. A couple of his teammates were very annoyed.
And the whistle goes for half-time. So a steady, solid and more than satisfactory first half. They've got the lead and that gives them something to build on after the break. Any strong opinions on the first half?
Well, it's obvious, Peter, that this team was set up to play on the break and their opponents pretty much played right into their hands, so no wonder they've got their tails up at half-time.
Chelsea are 1-0 up at half-time and it's all to play for. And if you have just joined us, well, we've just begun the second period here.
Well, it's been tight, Peter, but I'm expecting things to open up now and we get some free-flowing football.
He's going for goal! That was superb goalkeeping.
Bruno Fernandes clearly thought he had the beating of the keeper.
He's shifting through the gears here. Crossed into the middle. And that's an excellent interception. Casemiro. Now Menu. And he cuts out the supply. Well, the runner's been sold a little bit short there.
Well, I think the opposition's...
And he's had a hit! It's loose now and they want to get it... Oh, what has happened here? Casemiro tries to clear. Pedro Neto looking to get on the end of this. Matheus Cunha. Still just a single goal between the sides. Great vision. He's in space and looking for options. Chance for a shot! Oh, it's come off the upright. Pedro Neto, who does have an assist to his name. 60 minutes played. So, Jim, what are you thinking?
Well, it's a natural instinct to defend when ahead, but it's too early for them to settle into that practice just now.
Oh, shooting chance! Oh, it's come loose.
Manchester United really are going about things in the right fashion, Peter. It's great to see.
Well, they're looking a whole lot more urgent now. He's had a shot! Oh, fine stop from the keeper.
Šeško actually didn't do an awful lot wrong, to be honest.
Manchester United have their second corner now. Oh, well played. That's going to go a long way.
Well, that's good defending. He squeezed the play and he gave him no chance to get on the turn.
Sure. Chelsea perhaps wondering what the best time is for their next substitution.
Yeah, and I think if you're looking for change in a tight game like this, Peter, it's all about getting the timing right.
Decent chance! It's there! Manchester United are back on level terms. He made it happen. Squeezed through with sheer will. and considerable accuracy.
Yeah, Peter, I think we've got to give the keeper some slack here because he didn't have the greatest view of that, but you've got to give the scorer his due as well. I mean, he had that sharpness of mind and clinical edge.
Manchester United grab the equaliser, and we're all square.
Well, this is to be expected, Peter, when you've got two strong teams of fairly equal standing. The outcome should all come down to finishing.
James. Bruno Fernandes. Casemiro gets a foot in here. Casemiro takes control of it and he's on the move. Oh, he's managed to get himself offside. Not the most accurate pass. Šeško. Oh, easy pickings there. Cucurella. Looking for options for movement.
Well, there's no doubt that they want to win this, Peter. They'll have to maintain the energy and dynamism until the very end, though.
And he's managed to get free. It's come through and he's had a quick look inside. Chance! Oh no, that could be a costly miss.
Oh, unlucky. There's the urgency they need, and it nearly brought them a goal.
Corner number 3 coming up. Šeško! That's really well cleared. Back when it goes. And it's Menu. Still any... Goes for goal! And somehow he managed to miss it. Fernandes goes on a charge down the left. Oh, that's delightful.
I think we might be done here, Peter. I don't see there being enough time for them to try again.
Sure. Oh, Red, nice interception.
2 added minutes has been indicated.
Fernandes puts his foot on the gas. Back into the middle. And a chance! Oh, that pass isn't the best. Šeško. 90 minutes up, and we will be back for extra time.
Well, look, this has been a hard-fought encounter, Peter, so mistakes are far more likely over the next 30 minutes.
So a brief breather, and then extra time. No winner in 90, 30 more to come. That's an imaginative pass. And the shot! They want to be quick to recover. Can he find the finish? And it's Menu. Casemiro. It's Casemiro! Oh, should have put that away. He's looking wide. The referee's awarded a free kick. Driving forward. Menu. Looking for the run. He shifted it to the flank. He's gone for goal! Goal at his mercy, and somehow he's missed it. Manchester United finding their passes. And he's cut it out. Now, can they get him away? And the counter is on. Oh, that's fabulous. Knocks it into space. He is through here. That's good play. Yep, it's a corner. They've played it short, and he's in on goal. And the finish! It's hit the upright. And now a sudden chance to counter. And here's Fernandez. Extra time reaches half-time.
Today's match day programs are available.
Both teams have run themselves into the ground out there. Does anyone have one last moment of magic in them? And the action has already restarted. They have given it everything. It's been gruelling. But who will be standing at the very end? No way through. Well, it's ended up in no man's land. Menu threads one in.
That's positional goals, the utilisation of space.
Oh, great header! Palmer.
They've got to be quick moving this forward.
Now it's Fernandez. James. Palmer! Oh, and they really should have been made to pay.
Well, let that be a lesson to them. If they don't stay focused all the time, they're going to be made to pay.
It's their second corner of the game. Oh, good-looking ball. Manchester United have the chance to go the other way. And here's Palmer. Goes for a shot! Oh, what about that? And that has raised the roof! They forced the error and extracted the maximum punishment.
Well, a little more decisiveness on the ball and that probably wouldn't have happened, but still, it was very well played. Great pressure to force the error.
Chelsea get themselves into the lead.
Yeah, all their effort pays off in the end. It just
Takes a shot!
Manchester United really don't have a choice now. They just have to throw everything forward and give themselves a chance to draw level.
Well, that's been cut out, well played. Matheus Cunha. Chelsea moments now away from seeing this one out. Nice interception, his positioning was spot on. And time is up. Well, that was good, a terrific advertisement for attacking football. Both sides glad to trade blows, to set out always only... Hello and welcome one and all. The atmosphere building very nicely here. Gorgeous, gorgeous evening. The skies are clear, the noise is fervent, the atmosphere frenetic. I'm Peter Drury, and it's my chance to say that it is an absolute delight to have Jim Beglin beside me.
Thanks for the intro, Peter. I've been soaking up the atmosphere, and I'm really looking forward to what lies in store.
Just listen to that noise. This place is definitely up for it. Let's hope we get a contest worthy of the setting. It is a true heavyweight clash.
Well, the atmosphere, Peter, certainly doesn't feel like a friendly. We all know about the quality we have on show here, so I hope that the crowd demand as much as they can get, and I hope the players will oblige on that.
The action has already started. Jim, who do you reckon is pivotal?
Yeah, Marquinhos. He's one of the toughest and most competitive centre-backs in the business. He's the kind of player you can rely on to always be just where you need him, making a vital interception or just making life difficult for the opposition to get through. And that's a very valuable characteristic.
I wonder whether that has anything to do with you being a defender once upon a time, Jim. Watch it out wide, and he was alert to it. Rudiger, Musiala. Oh, it's a nice idea, but the execution was lacking. And that's the end of that. It all started well enough. It's out of play, and it is a goal kick. Carlos Augusto. Pretty cagey early on from both sides. Now it's Joe Linton. Well, they've got it back in a hurry. Douglas Luiz. Joe Linton was alert to the possibilities, but in the end it's fruitless. First quarter of an hour gone. He's a sharp little ball here. Savinho looking to get on the end of this.
Well, he certainly wasn't in the mood to take any risks.
What a throw in. Savinho. And that's not going to reach. Pass somewhat off target.
Well, caution is dominating proceedings. This isn't meeting expectations.
Can he get onto this?
Well, that has caused disappointment to some, unsurprisingly, and disgust to others. What a waste.
Excellent challenge there, uncompromising. Now it's Wirtz.
They want to be quick here. It's breakaway time.
Shot and a chance! Goal! Germany! And Germany are in front. He does it all with an air of efficiency and simplicity.
Oh, that's excellent composure, because the keeper put as much pressure on as he could by not committing sooner.
Germany are in front now, the game's own. Havertz! Whistle's gone, that's foul. And he has shown him a yellow card.
Well, I think the alternative was to stand there and do nothing while he tried to score. And obviously he's not going to allow that, Peter, is he?
This looks like a more than decent chance to strike. Looking to widen the gap even further here. And that's off target. Danilo. That's good pressing, squeezing the play. Gabriel.
Well, the moans and groans from the stands now are very audible.
And it's Danilo. No way through there. Oh, the movement is slick, the speed is slippery. The defence, though, able to hold on this time. Savinho. Looking for the run. Oh, nicely intercepted. Oh, can he get onto this? And if you have just joined us, still just one goal between them. And the score is 1-0. Savinho. And he cuts out the supply.
Germany really should be happy to let this half run out now and go again second.
Oh, he's felt that, hasn't he? Kimmich. That has not gone well. It's Joelinton. And here's Neymar. Carlos Augusto. Tar gets a foot in here. Wirtz. Now it's Wirtz. Well, that tackle was certainly sturdy. Douglas Luiz.
There will be 1 minute added time.
Savinho. Brazil finding their passes.
That's going in strongly.
Yeah, he's pulled him up for that challenge. And again! Sticks it away! They are right back in business.
Well, you have to credit the desire there. These boys knew they were in a battle.
Referee's had a look, and he's blown his whistle for half-time. So it's all squared. Neither side has been able to make a telling difference, but it hasn't been for the lack of trying. Well, it's been a tight game, but one that's packed with incident and talking points. A decent watch this, and it's 1-1 at half-time.
Everyone, please welcome our players.
Brazil get the second half going. Carlos Augusto. Joelinton and Gabriel. Turns back here, probably the best option. João Pedro. Now it's Savinho. He is through here. Oh, that's a... Can he finish? And it's a goal!
Oh, the skipper has made such an important difference to put them in the lead again, but they can't afford to retreat and defend for the rest of this second half. To do that would invite trouble. Yeah, a fantastic run and a fantastic pass to play him in. Both needed to be timed to perfection, and they were.
Well, this is what we've been waiting for.
Well, they've done the hard part now, Peter. Can they cling on, or even better, can they get another?
Marquinhos. And it's Danilo. Now it's João Pedro. Foot in. Filling in numbers sharp and uncompromising. Great vision. And there's the shot! And he hits the net! And this is getting better and better. Oh, high-quality goal, lovely first touch, sumptuous second.
Oh, what a touch. I mean, how good was that? Poetry in motion.
Brazil take a 2-goal lead and are looking good for the win.
And things are much healthier in their favour. Mind you, you would have thought that when the last one went in.
Carlos Augusto. And that is a little undercooked. Oh, and they're quick to press here, right on top of them. Good read, needed to be. He's had a shot! Oh, terrific save from the keeper.
Really looked sharp there, didn't he? That's very well played.
Oh, there's a probing ball. And now they can spring out of defence. Neymar. Linton. Kimmich. Well, that is one way to stop him. Germany have got it back and they'll have another go. Strong running down that left flank. Well, there is a look that says it all. A piercing stare.
Well, that's down to a simple miscalculation. No more, no less.
Musiala gets across to intercept that. Lovely pass, but can he get there? Oh, he's been caught on it here! Oh, he's managed to get himself offside. And he's had it nicked away. It's a pretty loose pass. Raum spots it and intercepts. And that's really well manoeuvred. Musiala, Adeyemi. Now it's Musiala. Now that's well seen too. All the way back. Well, a glitch with the rain. Oh, what has happened here? He won't be happy with that one. Raum. 75 minutes played. Well, that is not the best ball, and he offers an apologetic look.
Well, the pass wasn't good enough, and he knows it.
That is a great pick out. That's the keeper's ball. That has been cut short. Pass is just off target. Havertz herring after the ball here. Gabriel. And it's Danilo. Bruno Guimaraes. Linton. Havertz does have his name on the score sheet, of course. Neymar is onto it in a flash. Oh, that's a key interception. Now it's João Pedro.
They've got to be quick moving this forward.
Savinho receives it in a wide position. That's very neat. That's a bad place to challenge. What's he giving? The referee has given a free kick just outside the box. And he is going into that little black book.
Well, it was deliberate, it was cynical, and you have to understand the frustration of being denied a clear opportunity, but it had to be done.
Neymar! That should get the job done. And now a sudden chance to counter. That is good alertness. Ambitious ball here. No way through.
There will be 3 minutes added time.
Oh, he's going to be pulled back for that one. Referee has resisted the temptation to go to his pocket. It's just a stern lecture. Not the most accurate pass. He's through and on shot a goal! Goal! Deep into injury time! A momentary lapse, mercilessly exploited. They were absolutely lethal. So that's it. It is all over. Germany illustrating perfectly the fickle nature of football. Everything looked so good for them to start with. Well, here we go. Brazil against Argentina. Surely the most seismic footballing conflict in the Southern Hemisphere. Strap in for the ultimate game of one-upmanship, where everything matters so much. Well, it looks like a big game, sounds like a big game. Everyone involved is absolutely up for it. Well, it is not often that an international fixture so transfixes the whole of world football, but that is the case here. It is indeed a very, very special occasion.
Well, the one thing that can be said is that there really is little in terms of what the players need for motivation. The game against the team you do not want to lose to. This is a nightmare to predict for me. It should be tight on paper.
And the shot! Now, that's another chance! That's really well cleared. Bruno Guimaraes. Paredes charging forward, the ball at his feet. Now it's Alvarez. He's had a shot! He's missed, but not by that far.
Yeah, I think he's going to be a bit disappointed with that, Peter. You would have fancied him to at least hit the target.
Just eases him off the ball. The pressing's intense, and it's paid off. Well, that's beautifully weighted. Now, this could be a chance. De Paul.
They've got to make this nice and quick.
And it's Rodrigo De Paul. Jim, who do you reckon is pivotal?
Well, Peter, I've always liked the very all-round capabilities of this fella, Bruno Guimaraes. He's strong, competitive, aggressive.
Big chance! It's hit the upright. And that's going up front in a hurry.
They need to play this quicker in transitions like this.
First quarter of an hour gone. He's had it taken off him. Spread out to the left. He's picked his way through. That's Joe Linton. Joe Linton! A reprieve, albeit perhaps momentary. Gonzalez. Looking for a runner. No luck with that dink over the top. And he can clear it away. Oh, that's a key interception. Now it's Savinho. That's going right the way across. Excellent challenge there, uncompromising. Neymar could try cutting inside. And the shot! Brazil with their first corner. The first in the game for either side, actually. Neymar goes short. Hangs in a chance! Now he wants to get in on the act here.
Brazil really can be very happy with the way they're going about things, Peter. They'll want to capitalise on this good spell, though.
Looking for options for movement. Otamendi. Otamendi showed plenty of zest in getting to the ball, but couldn't quite sort it out. Tagliafico spots it and intercepts. Plenty of endeavour from either side, but not much of it in the vicinity of either goal.
I actually think both teams are playing okay here. We've had some good attempts, although they've mounted to nothing so far.
Challenge just a bit on the firm side. Carlos Augusto. Oh, easy pickings there. Looking to play him in. And that's gone loose. Linton, he won't be happy with that one. Paredes. Now it's Savinho. Now it's Douglas Luiz. Always onto this. And he welcomes it in. Shoots! Goal! Brazil! The breakthrough strike. The lightness of step, the sharpness of movement, the certainty of finish.
Well, from the moment he got involved, he looked as if he'd go all the way. Terrific.
They have what they wanted, the first breakthrough.
Well, that's changed the mood entirely, as you'd expect, Peter. It'll be fascinating now to see what kind of reaction it will cause.
Gonzalez is offering some sort of an apology there. Can he finish? Oh, he hit that sweetly.
Well, that would have asked some awkward questions of the keeper had it stayed on target.
And he's had it nicked away. Now it's Alvarez. Defending was strong and firm. He's beaten the last man. Chance, surely! That is decidedly lacking.
Alvarez clearly knew where that was falling. He'll be disappointed he didn't put it away.
That is good pressure, just hounded him off it. Now it's Messi. Engages and forces him off the ball. Now it's João Pedro. And that has left him in a heap. Looking for the run. Oh, that's well spotted. Into stoppage time, very little left on it. Oh, and the finish! Goal! Argentina! And once more we are all square. You score! And the first half is done. Well, the glass is either half full or half empty. Neither side yet truly to impose themselves, and it's level pegging at half-time. So there was the first half.
Who wants half-time when you have a contest this good? I can only hope it picks up where it left off.
Well, it's been a proper derby so far, no doubt about that. Intense and utterly captivating. Argentina are level pegging at half-time then, and it's a finely balanced game. 1-1 the score. And hostilities have resumed at the start of the second half. And into the grateful arms of the keeper. Now it's Messi. Aims beyond the defence. Oh, good take. Goes for a shot. Oh, it's fallen kindly here. He's delivered all right.
Boom. There we go. And it couldn't be much better. He was born for the glory he's just managed. The apple on top of the tree.
Some heroic goalkeeping, but even that couldn't save them this time.
Well, that's not the best attempt by the keeper, and he's just paid the ultimate price, hasn't he?
Argentina get themselves into the lead.
Well, they've done the hard part now, Peter. Can they cling on, or even better, can they get another?
Danilo. Joelinton. Great ball if he can get there. Now, who's going to be first to this? That's great defensive work. It doesn't take too much imagination to guess what would have happened otherwise.
Well, he's not the type that's short on self-belief, so that could rub off on his teammates now. Well, they've stamped some authority on things, but how much more authority can be generated?
So we've reached the hour mark. Now that's well seen too. Montiel. Now, can they get him away? Tagliafico is there to clear. It's their second corner of the game.
Well, it's definitely the right attitude and application, Peter. They've got to keep pushing.
This is a really front-footed approach.
A lucky break would certainly help their cause now.
He's in plenty of space here. He has a look out. And Messi! Oh, it's come off the upright. They've scored! And look what it means to them. This is a position of genuine strength now. Right place, right time, and a fine instinctive finish.
That's really good anticipation too, Peter. Just instinctively knew where the ball would be and where he needed to put himself.
Se está realizando un cambio.
Brazil choosing to make the first change. Argentina take a 2-goal lead and are looking good for the win.
Well, there's only one team in it at the moment, and the question is, will they be happy to sit on this?
Whatever he had in mind, that was not it. Oh, he's taken out. That'll be a foul. No second thought, a straight red card. I do think he's feeling the effects of that tackle. Argentina are down to 10 men.
Well, sometimes a loose foul can trigger a completely different spell of play, and it makes even less sense.
Now it's Gonzalez. Oh, that pass isn't the best. Oh, they could be caught out here. He might... Oh, hang on. Yes! And they are pulling clear here. Terrible error, duly punished.
Oh, how can they be so careless, Peter? It's too casual. They were never going to get away with that kind of sloppiness.
And there was his third, and boy, he looks the business, doesn't he just?
Well, you had to fancy him, Peter. He seems to be growing in stature with every goal.
So now the difference is 3.
To be expected, Peter. They've gone and stepped it up, something they've been threatening to do and will continue to do by the looks of it.
Paredes. And he cuts out the supply. Rafinha. Alvarez receives it in a good position. Alvarez! And that is wildly off target.
Alvarez clearly felt that distance wasn't an issue, but maybe there were better options for him there.
He is through here. His chance for a shot! And for sure, that was not one of his best.
Well, he looked pretty much unstoppable there. The only thing missing was the finish, of course.
That's a little off target. Now it's João Pedro. McAllister. Rafinha. Now it's João Pedro. He's a sharp little ball here. Oh, he's managed to get himself offside. And that's been won straight back. Well, that looks a decent ball. He's got away. And he's quick to get it clear again. Gonzalez proving a very adept defender. It was a good tackle too.
He's dealt with that very well, Peter. It's a real show of discipline.
Martinelli picked a chance! And that has forced the very best out of the keeper. So, third corner of the game. Rafinha with the short one. Argentina are looking to go forward now. And he's picked it up out wide.
Se agregarán 5 minutos al tiempo
Interception.
reglamentario.
His positioning was spot on. That has been cut short. Knocks it into space. He's through here. Tries a shot! And yes, it's there! So is this the start of a comeback? Tries to play it through, and he's picked out the run. And he thumps it clear. Now it's McAllister. So that's it. It is all over. So the winners, bullish and belligerent after a remarkable collective effort. Fall behind they may have done, but they were having none of that. Gonzalez collecting the match ball, and it is his. The end of the game. Reflections?
Argentina really were great today. They showed a lot of battling qualities required in a game like this, such as intensity, personality, a gritty spirit. I think this result was well merited.
And all that remains for me is to thank Jim Beglin. That's it from us tonight. A very good evening to one and all. Welcome to those who have joined us all here on a beautiful, clear evening. The conditions contributing to a fantastic atmosphere in the stands. This really is the place to be. I'm Peter Drury, and providing analysis and expert opinion alongside me will be Jim Beglin.
Thanks, Peter. It's a pleasure and a privilege for me to be here.
There's nothing quite like match day, especially here. This crowd doesn't do ordinary, and we should be in for something very special. It is a true heavyweight clash.
Well, on the face of it, Peter, we would appear to have a high-caliber meeting with very little at stake.
He's having a shot! He's delivered all right!
Well, they would have been looking at him to produce the goods, and that was very kind of him to oblige so early.
Was there ever any doubt?
Well, how's that for composure, Peter? You can see the keeper tried to put as much pressure on him by staying upright, but it didn't faze him, not in the slightest.
I doubt very much that this was in the script. The pressing's intense, and it's paid off. Well, that is good. Super running, sharp movement. Came up against a defender, though, who was ever so determined. He has found the way through. France with their first corner, the first in the game for either side, actually. Argentina have the chance to go the other way. That has not gone well. Oh, what a mistake! And the assistant referee has his flag raised for offside. Paredes getting this one clear. Chouameni. And it's Rodrigo de Paul. That is good alertness. Upamecano to Rabiot.
That's just playing it safe and simple.
And the assistant referee rightly gives him offside. Couldn't squeeze it through. De Paul is offering some sort of an apology there.
Well, the pass wasn't good enough, and he knows it.
Taken back almost at once. Hernandez with the clearance.
Argentina are really in a position where patience and prudence will serve them best. Time's on their side.
And he's cleared it out of harm's way. And he's only too happy to take that back. Oh, that's fabulous. Messi. Oh, shooting chance! A real chance and a real let-off.
I thought it was a really good break. No shortage of pace nor intensity. Exactly what's required when on the counter-attack.
And he welcomes it in. Manuel gets it away. Forwards and with intent. Oh, that is asking for trouble. Takes a shot! And it's in! They have come roaring back!
Well, you have to credit the desire there. These boys knew they were in a battle, and they did exactly what was needed to get back into it. That's going to make the boss just a little happy now.
And it has to be said, an absolute gift.
I think the defence really need to wake up here, Peter. They really shouldn't be getting caught out like that.
And that has added a whole new complexion to the game.
Well, this...
And Messi! It's hit the uprights. Olise. Midway through the first period, and it's looking quite a game here. Well, nicely intercepted. Saliba.
France clearly are trying to establish themselves as a team that likes to retain the ball, Peter.
And it's a good watch, Jim, isn't it?
Well, it is, and it's always a pleasure for me to see a team move the ball in silky fashion like this. But you know what's coming next, Peter. It has to be with a mean cutting edge.
France have their second corner now. Sends it crossfield. And it's hoisted clear. Dembele. He's going all the way! Referee has just said play on. There's a beautiful simplicity about this contest. Willing running on one side, dogged defence on the other. Lovely ball and a real chance now. No, that's been intercepted. Tagliafico. And they're not going to make any further progress now. Montiel powering forward here. Looking to play him in. Olise. Oh, easy pickings there. Now it's Messi. Excellent challenge there, uncompromising. Upamecano promptly onto that, and that is that. Looking for options for movement. Can he get it through? Now it's Gonzalez. Well, that looks a good ball through. This is Dembele. Oh, decent chance! There it is! That really is quite fabulous. All his own doing.
Oh, that's wonderful to see. The run was explosive, the finish exquisite.
Well, this is what we've been waiting for. He's shifting through the gears here. Oh, he's got that all wrong, and it's a penalty. Argentina really could have done without this. Martinez looking to stare down to unsettle the taker. Calm as you like, and they're running away with it. Not much more than a formality.
Should we have ever doubted him? Cool as you like.
So the lead now is 2.
Well, there's only one team in it at the moment, and the question is, will they be happy to sit on this?
Well, there's the clearance. And the whistle goes for half-time.
Aquí están los jugadores.
Here's the start of the second half.
I think it'll be fascinating to see how they're going to change their approach here. They have to go for it and try and pull one back, but they also have to be aware that going 3 down will probably seal their fate.
Mbappe! Relentless! Just relentless! Up by 3. They have their boots on the throats of their foes. Oh, beautifully dispatched. There was no reaching that.
That's just a fabulous, fabulous finish. Anything that close to the frame of the goal, 99...
And he shoots! And the keeper couldn't hold it. It's in! It is no contest. It is a landslide. Some heroic goalkeeping, but even that couldn't save them this time.
Well, listen, last line of defence and you don't get it right, then you're paying a visit to your net.
France are having a ball here.
Well, it's been an absolutely fabulous spell for them, and they're starting to look unstoppable. There could be more on the way.
Koundé.
Well, the way this game is offering less possession, they'll need to have a very good conversion rate.
Challenge just a bit on the firm side. Saliba kept aware, and it is reclaimed easily. Hernandez. Referee's given a throw. And that's definitely not his best. Not the most accurate pass. And here's Mbappe. Oh, just skips past his man. Bit of an appeal, but nothing doing. Oh, determined running there, but one back by the defence.
Well, I think it's good he took the opportunity to run at that back line. I'm sure it won't deter him either.
Has a look and plays it forward. McAllister wins the duel this time. France disappointing in the end there. They lack urgency. Rabiot. McAllister. And the pass is intercepted. Looking for the run. Great vision. He's looking wide. Upamecano. And that has left him in a heap. Well, that's beautifully weighted. And the shot! Really well taken goal. And the chasm continues to widen. A brutal statement that underpins where these teams are at.
Well, it's a goal fest, and the fact it's so one-sided now is getting scary.
As if 3 weren't enough, this is nigh on utopian. France are at the peak of their powers. As for their opponents, a long way from that. Oh, no, that was never going to make it. Well, that is not the best ball, and he offers an apologetic look.
Well, that's down to a simple miscalculation. No more, no less.
He's a sharp little ball here. He's found the way, shoots! Oh, it's fallen loose again! He's scored! And he's only too grateful to capitalise on the keeper's misfortune.
Well, that's not the best attempt by the keeper, and he's just paid the ultimate price, hasn't he?
Argentina grab a goal, but it's hard to see it as anything much more than a consolation. Martinez is there, and he can get that clear. McAllister tries to pass it through. And there's the shot! No, it's wide.
Argentina really are good at what they're doing. They'll gladly take any opportunity to launch that counter.
Rabiot. And he has slightly undercooked that one.
Well, everything up to the final pass looked decent. They just couldn't pick out that killer ball.
Well-timed, excellent interception. Whatever he had in mind, that was not it. Well, we expected better, and so did he. The final 5 minutes. Martinez. He's had a fair tumble under that challenge. Gonzalez. Great chance! It's in! Speed of thought, efficiency of movement, and certainty of outcome.
Well, that's really well played, Peter. You have to appreciate the simplicity of it all. A killer pass, perfectly delivered.
Argentina playing for pride here. The match surely beyond them. Paredes. Now that looks a decent ball. That's a shade optimistic. And he was quick to react. Otamendi cuts out the pass. He's got plenty of space out wide here. Real chance! And that is wildly off target. Alvarez engages and forces him off the ball. And we're done. Well, that was thrilling. A game of champs and chumps. The winners were so good at times. A side that can and will trouble more or less everyone. How would you summarise what we've seen today then, Jim?
Well, look, it was very one-sided. Their players didn't turn up for the first half, and then it all went downhill.
And that's where we have to end it. From me, Peter Drury, and my co-commentator, Jim Beglin. A very good evening to you all.
Señoras y señores, quería nombrar al miembro de nuestro club de fans que cumple años hoy.